Greetings, my sports to the bone people. Back at it again with another video. Thank you all for tuning in. So, CWI, in their PR response to what happened yesterday, has invited 3 of our legends to come into a meeting to have some discussions surrounding what they can do to improve our cricket going forward. Now, Brian Charles Lara, Sir Viv Richards, and Sir Clive Lloyd, they all have been invited to a meeting by CWI's president, Dr. Kishore Shallow. I'm going to be reading the entire press release that was sent out by CWI. So just give a listening ear and you can let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So this press release was sent out this morning by CWI, July 15th, right? July 15th, 12:44 p.m. So the headline says, Statement from the President of Cricket West Indies, Dr. Kishore Shallow. Taking it from the CWI website, right? So it says, like every West Indian cricket fan, I felt the pain of our recent test defeat to Australia. The result hurts deeply, not only because of how we lost, but because of what West Indies cricket has always represented to our people. Pride, identity, and possibility. Goes on to say, there will be some sleepless nights ahead for many of us, including the players, who I know feel this loss just as heavily. But while disappointment is natural, we just not allow this movement. We must not allow this moment to define our journey. We are in a rebuilding phase, steadily investing in the next generation and reigniting the spirit that has long made West Indies cricket a force to the world. There we go again, my people. It's a rebuilding phase. We're always rebuilding. 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now, we'll be rebuilding. 2 years from now, 3 years from now, the players that they are rebuilding with now, I don't know what's going to happen to them, because 2 or 3 years from now, they're going to be using the same words. We're rebuilding. It's a process. We're rebuilding. Anyways, it goes on to say, progress is rarely straightforward. It takes time, perseverance, and belief, especially in our most difficult moments. The road ahead will test us, but I have faith in the talent and commitment of our players when they apply themselves. We have already seen encouraging signs, particularly with the ball. Our batters are keen, but now must be even more deliberate as they work to improve. Now is not the time to turn away. Now is the time to stand even closer as a people. These are the moments that shape us. As an immediate step, I have advised the chair of the Cricket Strategy and Officiating Committee to convene an emergency meeting to review the recent test series against Australia, particularly the final match. To strengthen the discussions, I have extended invitations to 3 of our greatest batsmen ever: Sir Clive Lloyd, Sir Vivian Richards, and Brian Lara. They will join past great Dr. Shivnarine Shandopal, Dr. the Most Honorable Desmond Haynes, and Ian Bradshaw, who already serve on the committee. This engagement is not ceremonial. These are men who helped define our golden eras, right? And their perspective will be invaluable as we shape the next phase of our cricket development. We intend for these gatherings to result in tangible, actionable recommendations. Now, before I continue, I wonder if they recommend that players who are not playing in the 4-day championship must not be selected. Wonder if that's something that they're going to work with. Because we have a head coach who is, based on what we're hearing, is the man basically selecting the players. That seems as if he's okay with just pulling people out of an hat who hasn't played red ball cricket in a while and just give them a try. You know what, let's continue. So it says, consistent with my message over the last weeks, this is a moment that calls for collaboration, not division. We need everyone on board. Fans, players, coaches, legends, and administrators. If we are to truly move forward, there is much work to be done, but we must do it with purpose and we must do it together, right? And anybody that understands anything about PR, right? That is what they are there for, right? Right, them kind of fancy, pretty looking thing and send it out, right? If you have been through high school or college or any workplace, you know they have something called PRO, right? The public relations officer. That person, whenever something go down that they're not too happy with, they are the ones that go and put together something and go out and face the public and, you know, just send out information to try and fix it, right? So they must have a PRO officer, right, to come and make sure something is well written and put out. So that is what Dr. Shallow is doing here. But I've always said, I am willing to support West Indies cricket no matter what, you know. But I am not one of them that is going to support blindly. I will not support blindly. So when, I've said it several times on here, when things are going good, I am there. When it's going bad, I am there. But listen, just as how they can accept us commending them and saying, yes, job well done, this is going good, you should be okay with people calling out foolishness. So if it's not going good, I am not one of those fans that go and lean back and say, well, you know, let us see how it turns out. Let us see what's going to happen. If it is foolishness, we're going to call it foolishness. If they are not performing, they are not performing, right? When they are performing well, they are happy to hear that we are saying, yes, they are performing. And it's the same thing for some of the Fallabaka fans, right? Some of the fanboys. You have some fanboys of people as they don't listen to understand enough. They listen to hear and to nitpick to say if you are picking on their favorite player or you're picking on their favorite coach, picking on their favorite selector. We don't need to stop the fanboy business and stop the foolishness. Whatever the situation is, we should be able to call it for what it is, right? And this is, something has to be done. Something has to be done. As much as I know that, right? I see a lot of people calling and saying that the head coach should go and this and that. As much as I know for a fact that him leaving right now not going to fix the issue. It is something that has been happening forever. It's just that 27 is really and truly something that going to shake us, man. It really shake us. Right? But there are a lot of fundamental issues that we have discussed on this platform here that needs to fix, right? We bring in people that play 7 games, 7 regional games, averaging 25, 26, 27, or even 30, to go up against guys that have over 6,000, 7,000 first class runs and, you know, and averaging 30 and 40 and still can't get into their team. You know, so there are a lot of things that needs to be done, but the decisions that are taken, right? Just like the video that I did this morning with what Carl Hooper was saying. You know, it's the same thing when some of us saw the squad, it took us by shock, right? Some people didn't say anything and, you know, they are like, oh, let's go with it. But it definitely took us by surprise. There are a lot of selections that, you know, and the problem is they said that they have a system that they are using, and they said the same system that they use to select the captain and the vice captain, they want to be able to use that system to select players in the future and future captains, right? If you have a system that if you have a system that will allow you to select people who are not playing red ball cricket, oh boy, I mean, you know what, people, I don't know. And these greats that they are calling in, they will definitely go and give their opinions. But then you're going to have people that are actually in the position that if they don't agree with it, they're not going to implement certain things. So, as I said, you know, people would have to come out and say something. So this is just PR statement in my opinion. So we're going to leave it right there. So big up.